Welcome back to Kelly's Wild Adventures, everybody. Boy, I tell you what, I've been running in circles looking for Bigfoot. He sure is elusive. If you happen to see him, let me know. I want to get him on video. Anyways, let's go explore. So I'm in Hines Park right now in Wayne County. I was at home a little while ago and I decided, you know what? Am I gonna do chores today or am I gonna go out and play? Explore, go on some adventures. And guess which one I decided to do? I'm gonna go play, explore, and have an adventure, and I want you to come along with me. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I see in front of me. So we have a river in front of us. I'm going to walk up to it just to show you what a little bit of this area looks like here. We've got a flowing river, the dry area right in the middle. Look at that. Isn't that unique? Across the river is a little playground with Hines Drive. You'll see some cars passing through probably. Got a pavilion over there. Over here we have a bridge. Let's go walk on it. Anyways, this roadway right here I was standing on, and a couple passed by me and said right over here, up in the woods, up on the hill, is an old cemetery. And I had no idea that was there. Right up there, up top of the hill. So we'll go over there in a minute and check that out. In the meantime here, let's take a little walk over to this bridge, get a good view. When we're done on the bridge, I'm gonna make my way up to that little cemetery, the old cemetery they were talking about. Nice day to be out here in the fresh open air. All right, let's go check out the cemetery. Okay, let's go see what that couple, that man and woman, were talking about. A cemetery up on top of the wooded hill. Looks like it's something I can climb fairly easily and quick. I'm not a kid anymore, but I do have a lot of energy. I can never sit and relax. I'm always on the go, or when I have time off, finding things to keep me busy and occupied. Looks like the best way up the hill is going to be over this way. Now, I've been to cemeteries before. I've done a couple cemetery videos. And they're actually quite fun to do. Got a little bit of mud here, so I got to be careful. But let's get up to the top. I'm getting there as long as I don't slide. All right, good thing I had a lot of training when I was a kid, climbing up slippery dirt hills. All right, we're almost there. Oh wow, here we are. I don't know what cemetery this is. I will have to research it, and when I find out, I'll put it in the comments. I just got to make sure I remember where I came out of the woods at. Right over there, Dershowitz. I'll remember that and head back down that way. Whew. Took a little bit of breath out of me. The whole view of the cemetery. And look at this, we have a little built in the ground mausoleum or something. Let's go check it out. We have a little squirrel up on top of this mausoleum. He's gonna jump up there on that tree. See that? Let's get up closer. I actually have no idea what this is. Anybody watching? If you know, let us know in the comments. We'll make our way over to the other side of it. Yeah, at the mausoleum. Interesting. It says Fuller. And somebody didn't do the Fuller name any justice here with this little bit of graffiti. It looks like it's inscribed into the stone. Huh. All right, let's go look around. I always like to get pictures of the beautiful flowers for the ladies up close. Isn't that nice? So gorgeous. Make a good picture. Never in a million years did I ever think I'd run into a couple in the woods, having them tell me, go check out the cemetery over there. It's kind of creepy, but cool at the same time. It's looking like it's a big cemetery. I'm not gonna walk all around here, but this is gonna be part of the video today. I'll take a look around, pause the camera when I need to go somewhere, when I'm on my way somewhere and I find something unique. I will unpause the camera and show you as well what I'm seeing. Okay, so this was off in the distance. I thought this was pretty unique. I wanted to show you. We've got an arm missing on this one from old age. And then this mausoleum over here. What's great about doing these videos outdoors is I get a lot of exercise. I see possibly an entrance down this road. Maybe we can go check out, see if there's any signs of the name on this cemetery. We got the guys cutting the grass over there. If I pan to the left, we see another mausoleum. Let's go up to it. Okay, still walking towards the front. I see a sign here. We're gonna find out what cemetery it is if there's a name on it. Riverside Cemetery is maintained by the City of Plymouth Municipal Services Department. And I'm not going to call them for gravesite information. If I turn the camera around, I'm still going to walk out to the roadway because I want to know what road this cemetery is on. Okay, so there we have it. It's on Plymouth Road. The other side says Riverside Cemetery. And here's the front entrance. It says Riverside on the left and Cemetery on the right. I never knew it was here. I've lived around here my entire life. Very interesting. Okay, and you can probably hear the sound of the lawnmower still running. They're cutting the grass here today, like I mentioned. I'm on my way back into the woods, which is gonna be over to the right, over that way. I'll save this cemetery for another time to do a video on. So my plan at this point is maybe to get around the park, do a couple quick shots of something unique and different. I'll be talking to you when I'm at the next stop. Okay, I'm back in the park. I just came down that hill and I seen this little creature scurrying in the leaves. Can you see him? Right in the center of your screen. Look at that. It's a toad. It's not even scared. It did scurry away from me. Oh, it's peeing. I must have scared the piss out of him. Anyways, back in the Hines Park. I'll see you at the next stop. So these are the train tracks that carry loud trains that come through Hines Park. They're loud because they honk their horns or toot their horns, whatever you want to call it. You can hear it for a long distance away. We're up on a hill in Hines Park looking down on Hines Drive. There's the 2 lanes of traffic. I was hoping to get a little video of the train coming through. If I hear one coming while I'm here, I'll get a shot of that. Otherwise, see you at the next location. I didn't get very far for the next location. I was just getting ready to leave the train track area and I found this little guy down here. It's a turtle. He's even got his head out of his shell. I don't know if he's lost or what. He's probably looking for some water. He looks a little stuck. So now he's pointing the other direction. I gave him a little push away from that mud because it looked like his back legs were having trouble getting him moving. But I think he's fine now. He's not slipping with his rear legs or feet in that mud. I'm sure he'll find his way to where he wants to go. We're just outside of the park, Hines Park, just outside. This is Parmenter Cider Mill. They'll be opening in a few months. Just wanted to get a short video on it to show you. A Civil War soldier used this pension to start this, I believe in the late 1800s or soon after the Civil War ended. You could look that up on Google. And there you have it. Since 1873, a Civil War veteran started this cider mill. It burned down at one time. I'm not sure when, but they had to rebuild it, and it was like, I'm guessing in the 1980s. But that could also be researched on the internet. We're gonna go to the back of the cider mill because the river runs back there. So I just ran into John and he just caught this carp in the river. Look how big it is. He's gonna release it, I'm sure.
You bet.
So this is where we'll end the video. We have a birdhouse on a tree trunk to the right top of the screen. A calm river, very calm in this section, with a duck sitting on a log. Thanks for watching Kelly's Wild Adventures, everybody. Until next time, happy adventures.